Hey there everyone, my name is Kuja from the Guys Who Play Games, back with some more Final Fantasy 9. Whatever you want to call it. I've been trying to clear my throat for the last like 10 minutes, just won't happen. Alright, what are we doing? Right, we're going back to the Eva tree for the second time. You do a lot of this at this point in the game, you're kind of just going back and forth between here. Which, I mean, you can argue it's a little annoying, but like, you get 2 new characters at this point, so it gives you kind of a opportunity maybe to kind of, whatchamacallit, get used to them if you want to, you know? Learn some abilities with them, you know? All that jazz, learn what they're all about. I went backwards for a second there. Oh yeah, I guess we'll get to see Amaranth here. Amaranth? Rant? Amaranth. Jeez. It's one of those names I never say out loud. Hey, look at him. He's big and he's blue. He's a human though, you know, wink wink nudge nudge, he's human. But to be fair, Braun is also big and blue, so I mean, you know, it could be the same thing. He's got a bunch of stuff and we'll go over it at some point, but for now we'll just kind of like get a taste for his attacking. Wow. Hey look, we have a physical attacker again, it isn't Zidane. Imagine that. His cat's claws are a little weak to start off with. They're actually weaker than the ogre that we had all the way back in Disc 1, but I mean, you know, it's not that big a deal. Oh yeah, we have our flute again. Bang, 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 ba, 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 ba. Vivi's actually about to trance. Let's hopefully not have him trance in this fight. Let me guess. I don't know, it's Zidane. Ah, you missed! Ah, you suck. Ah, double miss! Let's go! Zidane's doing some good damage too now with that, it's known as the Viper, but it's like Rune Tooth. I keep wanting to call it Viper Fang or whatever. Because I'm thinking of Diablo 2, like Claw Vipers. Anyways, let's, you know, try to just straight line. No encounters, hey? Hey? Ah. Well, maybe it'll be another enemy? We haven't seen, well, that's not true. There's Blazer Beetles here, but they're not really anything interesting. I think I actually mentioned that, like, they're kind of weird if you ask me, because it's like the name implies an affinity with fire. And they do use Fire, but that's it. It's not like they resist fire or anything. They're just neutral. They don't even take more from like ice or water or anything. It's kind of weird. Alright, Goblin Mage. We don't have Vivi or Quina here to eat ya. Take you out. Maybe. Don't do it. Okay, good. Taken out with style. Oh, Goblin Punch. Meow. He did. I mean, we're not really showing up that much of Amaranth yet, but I want to, like... I don't want to just spend, like, 5-10 minutes here just talking about Amaranth's shtick. I want to kind of do it naturally. We're going to do some fights, because, I mean, we're looking for Kuja right now, you know. You can imagine. I mean, let's tent up, because we're out here. Why not? We got plenty of tents to spare. Drink my diet root beer, and let me just double check that everyone's like learning stuff here. Ah, not Aiko. Well, I don't want to put something on here that's gonna make her weak. The Mythofest isn't that bad, and it makes her take less. I don't know. I mean, screw it. Auto Potion's good. And we're learning Phoenix with you. We're learning Chakra. Once we get Chakra, we can get... Look at the upgrade that the Poison Knuckles give. And they have has Poison. And I believe the Poison Claws actually have the highest status chance in the game, I want to say. I think they have a fairly high chance of inflicting poison with that status, which is nice. Since it is basically just extra damage. Anyways, here we are, back at the Aoife tree. There's still a little mist, but at least there's no more coming out. That must mean Kuja isn't here yet. What happened to the mist? We beat the beast that breeds it! So much for the mist continent! No more mist? They must possess incredible powers to accomplish such a feat. Zidane, there's a silver dragon! It's him! He flew from the ruins of Burmecia riding a silver dragon. It's Kuja, alright, and he's riding that dragon. Look at that dragon. I don't even remember in the slightest the voice I gave Kuja. Oh, how I longed for this day. The day I might finally cast away this mask to reveal my true self. Now it no longer matters if the Aoife tree is liberated. It means nothing to me. Mwahaha! The tree is so beautiful. Its beauty becomes the great mother tree that lives among the stars. Silver Dragon! Let us watch the drama unfold from the trunk of Aoife. No one shall interrupt us there. Who do I want to take with me to fight Kuja? Yeah, so we get like this whole thing here. We can check out our party members here if we want to. We can go to the menu just to equip if you're not sure. And we can just get going. Can we just leave? Oh. It's kind of funny. It's nice though because it lets you pick your party members. You don't have to freaking walk all the way here. But we're just going to head on in. I mean, nothing important's happened. I'm not going to bother saving. Oh, and you get the thing every time you come here. That's nice. I actually didn't know that, because I never leave this screen usually. I think the camera angles are slightly different on this trip. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I don't think there's any fights right now, though. Like, I think if we, like, run around here, like, there's no fights. Oh, nope. That was wrong. Totally wrong. It's just I never get encounters on this part. It's kind of weird, actually. I think the encounter rate is, like, reduced or something weird. I don't know. Zombies! Ah, we're out of here. We actually got, like, 200 gil from that. That's actually, like, that's a potion right there. I don't know. Maybe I'm just usually really good at walking through these screens. I know it's because there's also, like, there's only, like... Oh. Wow, I got an encounter. Just naturally. Man. I'm sure I'm good at just, like, defying expectations. Mainly mine, but, you know. Others do. Alright, I'm not even gonna deal with you. I just don't feel like it, so we're just gonna kill you. You're a dick. And you're dead. You can see Amaranth doesn't have a victory pose right now because he just doesn't care. Hey, we got a Peridot. Nice. Yeah, now we got a different camera angle. We'll pass the trunk if I go any farther. Ooh, Parallax. Is that Parallax? Kuja went down that trunk. Say, Zidane, how are we gonna get up there? Can't we climb there? I love this shot though. Like, look at how big it is. Not me. Me neither. I don't think I can either. We came all this way. Now what? What's the problem? You should just go by yourself. We gotta face Kuja together. How did this wimp end up beating me? Whoa, hey! Hey, Amaranth, watch where you're walking. You almost knocked me down. He who hesitates is lost. You best remember that. Well, I prefer my way or the highway. Whatever. Like you actually have a plan. Oh yeah, Smarty Pants? Don't forget you're the one that lost to Zidane. Shut up, brat. A plan, huh? That's right, Amaranth. You owe me one, remember? It's payback time. Shoot. There's some Gargant grass around here, so Gargant can't be far. I want you to catch one for me. Then we can all get on and ride it to the top. Why should I do all that when I can just take the kids up myself? Huh? How'd I ever let this dimwit beat me? Hey! Whoa! He sure has spirit. Alright, Dagger. I'll just carry you piggyback. Huh? Hey, Zidane, wait just a... Hey, look, it's him. We get a nice close-up. The weak lose their freedom to the strong. Such is the way of the strong, and it is only the providence of nature that only the strong survive. That is why I needed strength. I learned of powers that would daunt even him, over 10 years ago. Such a long time. Now my forces are ready to strike. Ah, the suspense is terrible. So they've come this far, have they? Perfect. I'll warm up on them until the elephant lady shows up. Thanks, Amaranth. Now we're even. Show me what you guys can do. There's Kuja. I actually love this shot. Like, I don't know what it is, but like the way that like this cliffside looks with the roots and stuff, like it's just, I don't know. Something about it just like, oh, it hits me right. Yeah, get ready, guys. So yeah, once again, you get another chance. Organize the party, menu, and we can just say we're finished. Kuja. Black of black mages. Any enemy of Zidane is an enemy of mine. Okay, let's... Ooh, I hiccuped. Let's go. You're Kuja, correct? My name is... Oh god, I have to read her name. Princess Garnatilla Xandros. I wish to ask you something. Was it really you who persuaded my mother to start the war that threw the entire Mistcontinent into chaos? And you made everyone, the black mages, into instruments of war? Oh dear, the princess is such a bloodthirsty little puppet. I don't have the power to do such a thing. I just gave them a little recipe. Begin with broth of mist, add fermented souls, and boil. Then pour genuine black magic into a mixing bowl and heat to... Stop it! I'm not done telling you how to make soulless toys out of the dregs of souls. Dregs of souls? You mean mist? First you don't want to listen. Now you start asking questions? Oh, brother. But you're not ready yet. Why, you... Don't you feel anything? Taking the lives of so many. Spare me the lecture. Lives come and go all the time. What's the big deal? Speaking of warmongers, why, what about that mother of yours, princess? She said, what is this tongue twister? She said she won't feel alive until she has everything. It breaks my heart to see such greed. The war was my fault? No, your mother wanted it. All I did was give her a little push. Liar! My mother was sweet and kind. You changed her. So the curtain rises. Perfect, my canary. Let me show you the truth about your mother. First act. The end of the ugly desire. It's showtime. Ah yes, Braun has decided she must destroy the Aoife tree. Or it must be hers. I'm actually not totally sure what this is supposed to be. I think she just specifically wants to kill Kuja, though. But, you know. Waha! I don't even remember her voice in the slightest. I'm just gonna... Waha-ha-ha! Kuja! So you finally decided to show your girly face here. You're all that stands between me and total domination. Yeah! But I haven't forgotten all you've done for me. In return, I will show you the ultimate power. Attention, all hands! Order the black mages to focus all their magical energies into a single spell. Lay suppressing fire upon Kuja until the casting is finished. Fire! Fire at will! Yeah, I guess that is what it's supposed to be. They never really explained it. I guess Kuja probably just told her or something weird. Orders from Her Majesty. Black mages, focus all your magic energies into a single spell. You see some Type A, some Type Bs, and one big Type C there at the front. I can't believe it! Your mother isn't satisfied with just one continent. Her ugliness and stupidity are truly impressive. Ah, everything is proceeding as I have foreseen. What are you talking about? You're just the opening number. Time for the real show. We won't let you get away. The mist may be created no more, but it still lurks in caves and forests, right? Huh? I can make monsters with magic. Come forth, spawn of the mist. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Here's an enemy we're going to be seeing a lot of for the next little while. Mistodons. Check out these guys. I always loved it. Like, they're kind of, I'm not even sure what the idea is, but, like, they're, like, kind of like a... I mean, I don't even know. The best way to put it is, you know, I mean, just look at them. I think the thing where their mouth... I'm not even sure if that's their mouth or their face or whatever. That they're, like, kind of shines in, like, this, like, pattern of, like, yellow lights. I think that's based on something, but I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. I can see it in my head, the design, but I don't know what it's called in the slightest, and I can't even describe it, so I can't really say much about that. Let us go ahead and, I guess, let's poison you. And we'll just focus on the other one. Yeah, we have two poison weapons right now, technically. Although, you know, we won't see too much of the other one. I guess we can try silencing them too, why not? I think they're weak to fire? That actually might not be true, because they use fire too. Whatever. We'll just use fire and see what happens. Of course we silenced the one we're trying to kill. Well, that's fine. I mean, hell, let's try to put them to sleep too. Why not? It's just status palooza. Oh, we put that one to... Oh, we put them both to sleep. Nice! See? There you go. There's some luck. Alright, stab him, Amaranth. Bam! Get some damage off. You asshole! Alright, well, since this guy is both asleep and poisoned, we can just kind of chill here for a little while. I guess we can heal with Aiko. We'll just kind of chill here for a little bit. Did the sleep wear off? It looked like it did for a second, but I couldn't tell. No, it didn't. Sometimes it's hard to tell, because the graphic for the sleep will sometimes... Like, the graphic for their status effects will sometimes go away if it's, like, just barely off screen. Or I guess I should say just barely on screen. Alright, let's try stealing. I think these guys actually have paradots too. They have ores, at least. Anyways, Amaranth should finish it off. Nice miss. Taken out. Easy peasy. Ah, they can drop Paradots. They really want to make sure Garnet has a summon at this point. Which I always thought was a little funny. So, 2 of your enemies are duking it out? Why not just leave them and finish off the winner? My money's on Kuja. Ahaha! Foolish Brawn. Your prized cannons are useless against the spawn of the mist. But even a fool knows that there's only one path you can take, like... Well, man, I just tongue-twisted. You can see the text box. I just screwed up that box so bad. Stupid elephant lady, why do you hesitate? Very well. I'll make the first move. I'll give you a clean target. You can't miss. Silver Dragon, descend! Amaranth's right. Let's split before we get dragged in. No, I can't. I can't let anything happen to my mother. Dagger? Zidane, I have to save her. Dagger, she extracted Eidolons from you and started a war. I still don't want her to die. But she didn't care one bit whether you lived or died. You don't have to call her mother anymore. She's my only mother. I don't care if you don't understand. Aiko, you said there was an Eidolon imprisoned near here, right? Yeah. Please, tell me where. It's a long way down. You see the place with lots of roots? That's it. There, I see it. Dagger, don't go alone! And we get ambushed. So yeah, if you had Dagger in your party before, she immediately gets kicked out, and you're forced to use Aiko and Amaranth here anyways. I always thought this was kind of funny actually, because like they give you 2 menus. Like they really make you think you're about to fight Kuja, and then Kuja just pisses off and you get stuck with these guys. And like your choices didn't even matter, because like Dagger runs away. It's kind of funny actually. Oh, nice. Let's show off Chakra. So Chakra restores HP and MP of a party member. And you can see it only costs 4 MP. Chakra is really good. Like, I mean, maybe not in terms of, like, practical use constantly, but, like, it's a percentage-based healing spell. So, at no point in the game is it ever going to be like, oh, this is useless because it doesn't heal enough. And it's the only spell in the game, it's the only way in the game to heal MP using MP, and then it's renewable because you can cast Chakra on Amaranth and it basically gives them infinite MP. So it can take a while, but you can restore everyone's MP without ever having to use, you know, Ethers or Tents or Sacrifice and whatnot. It's really nice actually. They make sure it doesn't heal too much because like they don't want you to just spam it constantly, but like it's still a very good spell. Also, I've been kind of, you know, not really, like, wanting to make this too obvious, but Mistodons here. You may think, are they demons or something? They are actually considered undead. So we can just go ahead and have Aiko kill it. Easy peasy. And I just learned Undead Killer and HP 10% because we're getting a lot of, like, we got a Peridot and another. We got a lot of AP from these guys. This is turning into quite a show. Anyone can get emotional at a time like this. Give her a break. Zidane, let's go. Dagger's in danger all by herself. Yeah, let's go after her. But first things first, there's a Moogle here. Hey, check it out. It's our first save Moogle in how long? Mochi. There's a letter from Stiltskin, but I don't understand what he's saying. Ow. From Stiltskin to Mochi. The mist is gone. Is this a blessing? Or a curse? Kupo, I don't understand. Can't we all be happy now the mist is gone? I want mail. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I might just learn some stuff. Let's go for, I mean, Maneater and Insomniac seem good. Insomniac, I should actually point out that, we haven't seen it yet, but those Mistodons do have access to a, sleep spell. Can't get rid of the boots yet, because I want to get alert. Let's check what he's got. Because I might want to put on Insomniac. Undead Killer is useful, because the Mistodons are in fact undead. We have alert. We don't need Jelly, but we can put on Insomniac. Zidane has Fligo, but we can save that. And we can also put on Undead Killer. Nice. We'll take off, let's say, add status and antibody for Insomniac. You don't need High Tide. Let's put on Insomniac. Just Locomotion because I can. Boo, boo, doo, doo. Alright. Let's use a tent, because, I mean, why not? I think this is really funny, though, because, like, we use a tent here, and, like, it's, like, night, but then all the while, you know, bang, boom, we just hear cannons going off. I always thought that was funny. Alright, let's make sure I don't save over the file I have here. So there's infantry here, infantry. I don't even remember which one. I guess this would be the newest one. I don't even remember. I think, you know, it would make sense. This is the one, and then this is the most recent one. So we'll just save, I guess we'll just save here. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done an extra save. Alright. So we get this fun little area here. Like some parallax showing with the background, like this cool thing, and like Zidane's got like this. Oh god! That scared me. Yeah, and instead of random encounters down here, Mistodons will actually chase us down. And that actually just scared the hell out of me. Because, like, they only spawn when you're moving, but, like, there's a bit of a delay, so sometimes they'll just kind of pop up. Oh, yeah, and here's the attack. Good thing I just equipped Insomniac. Mist inflicts sleep. And also lags the hell out of the game. I think it's, shadow damage, too. It's like a magic shadow attack. Alright, let's steal with Zidane and, I mean, why not? Let's double stop him. Be kind of funny. Get some ore. Alright, Vivi. Yeah, Zidane, cast that soft spell. You know, that one you totally have. And we stopped one. That's good. What's cool about these guys is that even when they're stopped, their little effect still happens. Which it could arguably be considered a glitch or whatever, like not intended, but it looks cool, so I don't really care. Oh, geez, nice. Yeah, there's the Fyra. Instead... Oh, well, you know what's here? We can heal Amaranth and heal him for free, basically. Check this out. Yeah, it's percentage based. I forget what the exact percentages. I think it's... it might be 1/8 HP and MP? That sounds right. That sounds like the typical value that would get used. Alright, some more stops. Come on, get stopped. Yeah. So we got some ore and we get some AP without getting experience. That's good. 3 AP too. Man, these guys are worth a lot of AP, I forgot. I think we actually... Can we head back up? Yeah, we can, but, like, why would you? It's a little weird, because the screen has, like, this thing where, like, Zidane actually has, like, momentum. It's like, when you try to stop with him, he won't stop right away. He'll, like, slide. And it takes a little bit for him to get going. Not that it really matters, because most of the time you can just kind of... I mean, you can just literally hold the direction. It's also, you know, the Mistodons chase you down, but it's completely random, so... You know, sometimes like that, we only got one fight. Sometimes if you're... Speedrunners will try to get no fights. And I guess the Excalibur 2 Perfect game does the same thing. I sense the Eidolon's power. Now I can save my mother. Please help me. Gee, I wonder what that statue looks like. I like how they made a statue just for this dude. Oh, aquamarine. No. I just noticed. I've never noticed that Dagger actually glows there when she's interacting with it. I've never actually noticed that because usually you're just staring at the statue. That's kind of a cool little touch, actually. I can't save my mother with this Eidolon. Dagger, what's wrong? Can't you free it? No, I have it. I sense it's a great Eidolon, but... I don't believe it. This is the legendary sea serpent Leviathan. Leviathan? An Eidolon who wipes out its enemies with a huge tidal wave. I'm sorry, Dagger. No, it's not your fault, but my mother's still in danger. There's a Mistodon just like plowed into the boat. I always love that. Oh, I got... Bleh. Isn't Her Majesty ready yet? All remaining ammunition was spent on the last wave of monsters. The next wave will chew us up unless we pull out now. That is not our decision. Get back to your post, soldier. Yeah, and there's Mr. Type C all ready to... all glowing and raring to go. Your Majesty, the Black Mages have completed their preparations. That insolent whelp! Now I can finish him off! Come! Draconic Seedling! Bahamut, King of Dragons! Man, that shot of Kuja with the blood trickling down the front of his face and him just being like, hell yeah. Very, I don't want to use the word iconic, but it's very, like, memorable. I've heard the stories, but I never thought summoning magic could be so powerful. If Zidane is after their power, I'd better watch out. Wow! Now we can win, and Mother won't have to die! Aiko, don't you think... What's wrong? Mog, she's terrified! How come? Don't you know? That's the last Eidolon. Bahamut, the Dragon King. He'll win for sure. Blood. Ha 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 ha! Excellent, Bahamut! Power, mobility. You truly are the best. You even hurt me. A little. And you, Braun, your tragic role in this drama now comes to an end. I'm sure you'll enjoy the second act from your soul's hellish prison, since the stage will be your former home. The final act will take us away from Gaia, and I will kill my nemesis with my own hand. Ha ha ha! Everything is going according to plan. I don't know why Bahamut attacked the one who summoned him. But we found Queen Braun on the beach, next to her escape pod. She could hardly move, and I thought she'd come to a stop any second. I hated Kuja a lot, but I hate Braun a lot too. So much that I wanted this to happen to her. I should be happy, but... Once I saw Dagger start to cry, I didn't know how I should feel. I kinda wanted to cry too. Man, I swear every screen in this game looks so goddamn good. I love the way the water's just flowing here. I can hear... you know what, let me do this properly. I can hear my daughter's voice. Yes, Mother, I'm here. Right here. I am empty now. Free. Free of that terrible greed. Mother. I haven't felt this way since I saw that play with you and your father. I led Alexandria down the path of ruin. The people will be happier with you on the throne. We went back to Alexandria on Queen Braun's escape pod. We also brought Dagger's mother with us. This way, princess. Hey look, check out those dudes we haven't seen for like a disc. Steiner, Beatrix. How horrible that her life had to end this way. I still can't believe all that has happened. Princess, it was my fault. Thank you, both of you. I must now carry the burden of ruling Alexandria alone. Will both of you please help me during this, my time of need? Yes, Princess, certainly. Thank you. Princess, here's a wreath of roses, your mother's favorite. The townspeople sent it as an offering for the Queen's grave. True, Queen Braun had been acting quite erratic before her death. But the people are still very fond of her, as you can see. Mother, I shall become a great queen. Hey, it's the end of disc 2! I actually kind of forgot it was this soon, because, well, I won't spoil that, but, no, I don't want to save my game. Yes, of course I'm going to save. You kind of have to, unless you're planning on playing right away. I mean, I guess if you just play right away, you don't have to, but, like, you can't load disc 3 without anything, you know, yeah. I mean, yeah, this is going to be it for this part. I don't know, I probably will do another disc rant, just for funsies. Because there is a lot to talk about, but I mean... that's so funny that my disc 3 save is right before the disc 2 save. That's hilarious. How perfect. Disc 2 definitely feels a lot longer than Disc 1, because, like, Disc 1 is, like, by the time you're finished Disc 1, it's like, oh, man, you know. You finished Burmecia, and now it's like, we've done so much stuff, and now we're finally at Disc 3. I imagine that's because Disc 1 has a ton of FMVs, like, the whole start of the game is just nothing but FMVs, basically. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll quickly mention, like, you know, a lot of people bring up, like, I mean, I guess that's a good point, right? How do I even put this? Like, that's a good point right there about the whole, like, was Braun ever really a good person? Because, like, right here, like, you even get Dr. Todd saying, like, the townspeople were quite fond of her. So, like, obviously that's not from nowhere, you know what I mean? But, I digress. I'm kind of, my mind's kind of blank right now, and I'm also, like, struggling not to freaking burp my freaking lungs out, so I'm just gonna end it here. Yeah, so I'll see you guys later.